Hey there! Today is day 21 of my 100-day challenge, and I am so excited to be here with you today. So, today I want to talk about your thoughts. Change your thoughts, change your life, right? Do you even know what your thoughts are? Your thoughts are the things that you think about, obviously, but your thoughts are a habit. They become your beliefs. Your beliefs, the things that you believe in this life up until this point, every single belief that you have is just your thoughts over and over and over. Those thoughts that you believe, or those thoughts that you think over and over again, they become your beliefs. So if you have beliefs that you're not good enough, that is because you have developed the habit of thinking the thought that you're not good enough. The good news is you can change those thoughts. You can change your beliefs about yourself. They are not permanent. It's going to take a little bit of work because you have been doing a habit the other direction, in this other direction. And so you have to overcome those things. And so today I'm going to talk about how to change your thoughts. And so change your beliefs and create the beliefs that you want in your life. First things first, you are not your thoughts. We all, or most of us, I hear some people don't have an inner voice, and that is just crazy. But most of us have that inner voice. And for most of us, it's an inner critic, right? Full of self-doubt. That is not you. That is a separate thing from you. If you can perceive it, if you can distinguish or hear it, that doesn't mean that that is you. You don't have to listen to that voice. That is you wanting to stay in your comfort zone. Your body, your brain, it wants to protect you, and it doesn't want you to do scary things. It wants to keep you safe. But that doesn't mean that you have to listen to it, because if you want to grow, if you want to be better, if you want to challenge yourself, you have to challenge that little voice inside of you. So first things first, the first step to change your thoughts is to become aware of that voice and to become aware of the things that you're telling yourself. You know, a lot of times we just go through the motion and we don't even pay attention to all of the things that we think, all of the negativity that we are telling ourselves. So I want you to spend some time and get in tune with yourself and listen to how loud that voice is in yourself. Pay attention to it. It's crazy because that voice, it will say things to you. It knows exactly where to hit you. It will say things to you that you would never say to anybody. You wouldn't say to your best friend. So why would you say those things to yourself? So first things first, getting aware of that little voice inside of you. I want you to spend at least a day, if not multiple days, just listening to your voice, listening to the thoughts that you have. Again, you are not those thoughts. You are where you are in your life because you have developed the habit of the thoughts that you have, but you are separate from those thoughts. So become aware of what they are. That is the first step to changing them. Now, once you have spent some time actually listening to your thoughts and having that awareness of it, I want you to grab a piece of paper. You can even do this on your phone, but it's going to be more effective if you write it down because it requires more focus to actually use a pen and paper. So write down 5 to 10 limiting beliefs or 5 to 10 negative things that you tell yourself. So an example of this might be that I'm not skinny enough, or people think I'm weird. You know, whatever it is that's true to you, it's going to be different from person to person, obviously. So what is that voice telling you? For a long time, that voice was telling me that I'm not worthy, or that my voice doesn't matter, or that everything that I want to do has already been done. So those are the things that I would write down. So write down the things that your voice is telling you. That's step 2. Look at that list. Look at it and see it for what it is. Those are lies. That is not true. Those are just the things that you've been telling yourself up until this point, but now it's time to change it. So the third thing is to cross out whatever it is you just wrote and write an affirmation that cancels out that thing. Write an affirmation that makes you feel empowered, that makes you feel strong. So for instance, if you wrote, I am not skinny enough, you would write, I love my body, or God created me this way, or I am working on healthy habits, something that makes you feel good. And if you wrote, like for instance, for me, I am not worthy is something that I would tell myself. And I would write, God created me for a reason. God created me the way that I am. He created me to be perfect. If you wrote, people think that I'm weird or people don't understand me, I would write, the things that are weird about me are my gifts. Empower, own those things. Let those things empower you. Change the way you think about those things. It's just a subtle change, right? It's a subtle change to go from people think I'm weird to the things that make me weird are the things that are my gifts. It's subtle, but if you start to believe those things, if you tell yourself them enough, they will change. Your beliefs about yourself will change. It is very simple, which means that it's easy to do. It's easy not to do. If you do the work, so after writing those affirmations, say them out loud. Say them out loud every single day. Anytime that thought comes to you, that negative thought, I want you to stop it. I want you to say, no, that's not true. And then tell yourself that positive affirmation that makes you feel good. And don't just tell it to you in a sad way. Freaking proclaim it. Get excited. Feel good about it. Because the more that you do, the more that you will believe it. It will get in your body and you will feel it. You will connect to it and you will shift that belief to something that is more true for you, something that is more empowering to you. Because just imagine where you could be if you had better beliefs, if you believed in yourself. Where would you be if you believed in yourself? That is huge. The thing that held me back for so long was my mindset. It was my thoughts that I told myself, the lies that I told myself. And that is exactly what they are. They are lies, and you do not have to believe them. You get to choose that those are not true statements. You get to choose the things that you believe about yourself. Like I said, it takes a little bit of work, but it is so effective. I promise it really does work. So commit to it for at least a week of doing this. Consistency pays off. Anything that you do in life, if you're not consistent, it's not going to work. It's not going to give you the results that you want. So change your thoughts, change your life. Step 1, become aware of what your thoughts are. Pay attention to them, listen to them. Step 2, write down some of your negative thoughts. See them for what they are, lies. Acknowledge that they're lies. Step 3, write affirmations that exact thing that you just told yourself that was negative, make it a positive thing. Step 4 is anytime you have that negative thought, stop yourself and tell yourself that affirmation. You can say those affirmations first thing in the morning, but then also say them throughout the day when you have those negative thoughts. Slowly over time, you will shift and you will have better beliefs in yourself, because you got to change your mind first. It all starts with your mindset. If you can change your mindset, then you can change your world. Trust me, I know, because that's what happened with me. So change your thoughts, change your life. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.